white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white.
Hi, everybody. I have been so impressed by how you've been working so hard on the Magic E spelling pattern this week. And I had told you that for Thursday's lesson, you were going to work on writing a silly story. Well, I was thinking about the silliest story of them all that features somebody that has a very important Magic E name. I bet you can see a clue behind me. Do you know who that is? That's right, it's me, Pete the Cat. Today, your mission is going to be to see if you can use the Magic E spelling pattern to add onto a story. And the story that we're going to add onto is Pete the Cat. So first we're going to listen, and then we're going to see what words that have a Magic E could we use to add to the story. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But first, time to read. This is a book you have probably loved since you could barely walk. It's one of my favorites as well. So read along with me. Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes by Eric Litwin. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. He loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Red! Did Pete cry? Goodness no! He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. I love my red shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue! Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. I love my blue shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large bucket of water, and all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White! But now they were wet. Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. I love my wet shoes. And the moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, just keep walking along and singing your song, because it's all good. Oh, I love that story so much. Pete has such a good attitude, even when things get tough. So now is your job to become Pete the Cat and think, what would you step in next? But here's the trick. It has to be something that is a Magic E word and follows that spelling pattern. I know that Magic E spelling pattern means that there's an E at the end that turns the vowel sound long. So what are some words that follow that rule? Tape. Yeah, he could step into a pile of tape. Could have a sticky shoe. What about cake? Oh, that would be funny and tasty to step in. So if I wanted to do cake, I'm going to tap it out. K-A-K. I'm going to write what I hear. A. And I need to have that Magic E at the end to make that vowel sound long. Okay, cake is one idea for what Pete could step in. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. What if he stepped into a large pile of snakes? That would be so crazy. So let's do snakes. That's one of those words that has a blend at the beginning, but still uses that magic E to make that A long vowel sound. So let's tap it out. S-N-A-K. Okay, it's a longer one. I said S-N together because it's a blend. S-N-A-K. There's the E. And remember, we said if it's more than one, the S comes at the end. Snakes! That would be pretty crazy. What else? What else? What if he stepped into a large pile of slime? Ew! Would you like that, Pete? No, please don't make me do it. Oh, I might, because that would be fun to write. Okay, let's do slime. Slime. Okay, here we go. I put S and L together because that's the blend I hear. That would be so funny. Okay, let's do two more. What if he stepped into a large pile of mice? Oh, man. This time there is a soft C to spell that word, and then the E at the end. A pile of mice? That would be crazy. You can see my ideas are coming all the way down here. Okay, I'm going to do one more. What about something kind? I've been making Pete step into gross things, kind of, except for cake. That would be delicious, but messy. What if he stepped into a large pile of roses? That would be nice. Do you like that, Pete? Oh, please do roses. We'll think about it. All right, roses. Roses. Two parts. Let's start with rose. Rose. I need that E. Rose S. It's just an S at the end. Roses. Okay. All right. So I've got a bunch of choices. I'm so excited to see what you were going to pick and write your own story. But for me, for sure, I've got to go with slime. No, please don't. I'm sorry, Pete. It just would be more fun. Okay, so I wrote down the pattern of the story over here. You can choose to pause this and copy it down, or think about it in your head. It doesn't have to be exactly right. I would love more of your writing by yourself than copying me. But in case you need it, that's okay too. Okay, so, oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile, which by the way is a magic E word, of slime. So I'm going to go ahead and put slime right there. What color did it turn his shoes? I'm going to pick green. Green slime. So I'm going to write this big. I switched markers because if it's green, I should write it in green. Okay, I'm going to write it really big. Grrr. E. I hear a long E sound in there, but this time it doesn't follow the magic E rule. It follows the vowel team rule, which we'll be working on in a couple weeks. What color did it turn his shoes? Green! Did Pete cry? Goodness no. He kept walking along and singing his song. Now, I'm going to write this part too by myself, but I could say, I love my green shoes, or it's slime. So I could say, I love my slimy shoes. I love my slimy shoes. No, I don't. You love your slimy shoes. Okay. And the moral of the story is whatever word you choose to use, make sure it follows the magic E spelling pattern. I can't wait to see what you create. You can write it on paper, take a picture. You could voice record it. You could use labels and draw a picture. You decide. But I always want you to challenge yourself if you can to write. Okay, happy writing!